Hi everyone, so today I am fitting up a Autopilot. So I've got a Simrad TP10 Autopilot, which I'm going to be installing on my boat. And a lot of you might think, why do you want to do that on a lake? Well, mostly I'm single-handed. It is mainly, I suppose, in sort of preparation for when I go offshore. So I've bought a little 30 amp hour lithium battery, which I'm going to install on the boat. I put that on this morning. I don't think this boat has had a power source on it for years. The masthead light doesn't work, but that's understandable really. But there's a light at the back which is white, that works. There isn't a port and starboard light at the back. There's a port and starboard light at the front, which is a bit bent up. That works. And 4 out of 5 of the cabin lights work, so that's pretty good. But they're just ordinary bulbs in them. So over time, I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to change those for LEDs. And I think I might put another port and starboard light on the back, but I need to check up really online as to what you do and don't have. I think if you have a port and starboard light on the back, you also need a white light, and that is just to show that the boat is going away from you. I'll show you what I've done up to now with this. So here on the seat I've epoxied the brass bush for the base of the tiller pilot, and then underneath is the pin for the shaft. I hope I've got this in shot because I can't see a thing on this screen. But anyway, so there is the pin for the shaft. So here it is installed. So if I press auto, the boat's not going anywhere because we're tied up, but you can just see it shifting a little bit every now and again. So it's basically locked on to the compass point and the GPS. So the boat is just basically changing direction within the mooring lines very, very slightly. So that's done really, and it is just hooked up to a battery which is down there at the minute. So I might give it a try, maybe today or later tomorrow. I think the wind's going to be a bit too much today. So turn it off, that's off, and then you've got basically power steering. It doesn't look like I've got that much of an angle on the steering, but we'll give it a go and see what it's like. I installed it with the measurements from the book, so, and I guess the angle that tiller's at now, I suppose when you're sailing, you probably don't need much more than that of an adjustment to keep on a tack, other than if you get a gust and the boat heels over quite a bit. But that we will have to see. So, other than that, that's that job done. I know you probably think I'm a little bit OTT, but this is why I don't really like just leaving the boat in the water. So I've just taken the rudder off. I'm going to see how easy it is to clean this up, because that's what the boat's going to be like on the waterline, just in a lake. So after a lot of brushing and using a decorator scraper, I've got it clean. So that's one side. And that's the other. Call me a bit of a perfectionist, but surely that's got to have a better hydrodynamic effect than being covered in fluff. I suppose the issue is the keel's going to be the same. I may never ever get a chance to get the keel, because on this boat, when you bring it ashore, the keel is lifted up inside the hull when it goes on the trailer, and the keel weighs 250 kilograms, so that ain't never coming off.